Gay men get told that they're either too sensitive or too guarded. But after years of building armor, when does protection become isolation?
Gaysop's Fables, it's the tea, it's the show. Lessons in love with a fabulous glow.
Hello and welcome back to Gaysop's Fables, where I tell gay stories for gay hories, but not gay Tories. Today I will be reading an original fable and talking about the psychology behind it, the gay psychology. Next week I'll be giving some tips about how to manage this mysterious topic I will be introducing today. I don't even know what it is yet. We are living in a world of pop psych, genuine therapy, and internet experts. Firstly, I am not complaining because this channel is a combination of the three. Secondly, we are dividing as a society into the willfully blind and the critically over-aware. Those on the therapeutic path are getting to know themselves possibly better than ever. But does that get in the way of living in the moment? Today I'm reading The Diamond. There once was a man, a gay one, with the softest skin. He would bruise at the slightest knock or bump. The smallest scratch would cause the biggest welt. And they were all so painful. So very painful. The next morning, he awoke to find a patch of his skin had miraculously turned to diamond. He stared at it, dazzling in the morning light. Perfection. His first step toward indestructibility. He walked down the street with a new sense of confidence. Strangers seemed to notice him now. They stared at his diamond skin in awe. Returning home, he thought to himself, nothing will ever break me again. He decided to act on this newfound attention. He accepted a date with a guy who had been admiring his skin at the club. They met for a drink and had a lovely time chatting with wry smiles and flirtatious puns. The date was enraptured by the man's confidence, not realizing how new an addition it was. The man, our protagonist, reached for his drink, and his date quivered in his seat at the gentle clink of diamond on glass. They flirted and laughed. The man was enjoying his new sense of confidence. He was enjoying being in control of the situation for once, because he never really felt like that. His former self would have been bruised and battered by now. The date became more forward, reaching across the little bar table to hold the hand of our gay hero. Suddenly, the date pulled away. He became awkward and withdrawn. Our gay legend hero didn't know what had happened. He tried to keep the conversation going, but something had changed within him. Something was not the same. They parted ways in a similarly awkward fashion, and the date paced home. He thought of the man's skin, the gay man, the diamond, and he shuddered. He found the touch of diamond, though beautiful, to be cold and unyielding, gorgeous to look at, but not to touch. The man, the gay one, our protagonist, the hero, he went home and he noticed that he had even more diamond skin by this stage. He thought to himself, not everyone's compatible, that's what dating is for. It's just great he realized it this early on. Better to get out now before he was fully invested. He had a full life. He wasn't in the rush to find love. He wasn't in a hurry. He fell asleep thinking these comforting thoughts. But in the morning, he awoke and he felt different. He got out of bed, walked to the mirror, and stared at his glittering, shimmering form. He was diamond, pristine, valuable, unbreakable. Over time, he missed the feel of others, their warmth, their touch. He longed for his soft skin and the bruises and scratches he now remembered so fondly. I think it's pretty obvious what the moral of this story is. Love comes and goes. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are forever! The real moral this week: if nothing can touch you, nothing can reach you. Today we are discussing meta-awareness. That is the ability to notice your thoughts, feelings, behaviors from a distance. Instead of experiencing these things, you observe yourself experiencing these things. Meta. Inception awareness. 2 layers, not 4. No Marion Cotillard in the bottom one. Meta-awareness, on the whole, is an excellent thing. Observing yourself doing things instead of just doing them is how you learn. You work out what your triggers are. You work out what situations may upset you. You forgive yourself for making mistakes. You understand why you make mistakes. You work out that bottling up your emotions may mean that you will explode. You see and you learn. It helps with emotional regulation. It helps with relationships. You might maintain them instead of sabotaging them. It helps you realize what is rational fear and what needs to be confronted. It helps you recognize when you're repeating the same old relationship mistakes again and again, the same patterns, being attracted to the same people who do you wrong. Letting people walk all over you, chasing people who are emotionally unavailable, lowering your standards in an attempt to get chosen. I mean, I would never do these things, but I have heard that people do. These are particularly good things for us damaged homosexuals. We didn't spend a lot of time learning about our authentic selves when we were trapped in our emotional, metaphorical, probably sometimes physical closets. We were too busy trying to ignore reality, not confront it. But one can take it too far. See dangers everywhere. Understand yourself too much. Recognizing things too quickly. Getting out before you get hurt. We're talking about the other side of the seesaw. Well past the denial stage, the pre-therapy stage, through the therapy, to the other side where life's just not very fun anymore. So when do boundaries become barriers? Well, when we start to avoid vulnerability altogether. Not in a denial way, the opposite, in a over-analysis way. You don't ignore something, you analyze it to death. Both are avoiding vulnerability. When we dismiss people too quickly because we worry they might hurt us. When we confuse independence with isolation. When we feel overly proud of not needing anyone. When we overanalyze and forget to live. Noticing that you're attracted to your crush because they remind you of a parent who was never there for you turns relationships into case studies, not connections. So don't let self-protection become self-isolation. Don't let self-analysis replace immersion and experience. Oh, she's a romantic at heart. Join me next week for some tips on how to get out of your head and into the moment. Have a moral week, you delicious deviants.
Days of Fables, it's the tea, it's the show. Lessons in love with a fabulous glow.